We're going to begin with something we haven't seen in close to a week. That is traffic on the Ambassador Bridge. But it is going to take a lot of time before things get back to what can be considered normal. Good to have you with us today at 5. As the blockade dragged on into the weekend, the ripple effects on the economy just kept growing larger. And
now we're learning just how costly this was to the region and to the country. We're going to start things off here at 5 with business editor Rod Maloney live at the border tonight. Rod.
Yeah, good evening. Now, behind me here is the toll booth section where the trucks are coming into off of the bridge. You can see trucks here. Now, let's go to drone 4, which is going to give us a quick look at what's happening up on the bridge. And you can see that we got truck traffic trickling across the bridge. Police presence on the Canadian side is slowing down access to the Canadian side, and the bridge company is saying truckers should be looking at the Ambassador Bridge Facebook page to see the specific detours on the Canadian side. But business is back up and running, and let's take a look at how costly this all became. Drone 4 shows us yet another spectacular view. The bridge deck on the Ambassador Bridge now filling with traffic, although it's not nearly as busy as we would see on a normal Monday. But losses incurred are vitally important as a lesson, says economist Patrick Anderson.
So we learned again just how vital trade between Canada and the United States, particularly between Windsor and Detroit, is to the whole United States and Canadian economy.
In a report just released in the last hour, the Anderson Economic Group estimates staggering losses, lost direct wages at around $145 million. Automakers on this side of the border lost $155 million of production, and the combined direct automaker losses on both sides of the border were nearly $300 million. Now, automakers may make up some of that with future production, but Anderson estimates small businesses and lower-tier auto suppliers may never make up a lot of that.
But when you have $300 million worth of goods going across the border and you interrupt it for a week, guess what? Even a fraction being lost still costs us quite a bit.
Chairman of the International Bridge Company, Matthew Maroon, put out a statement today saying, quote, "I'd like to thank everyone who came together to reopen the Ambassador Bridge. Now we must join together to come up with an actionable plan that will protect and secure all border crossings in the Canada-U.S. corridor and ensure that this kind of disruption to critical infrastructure will never happen again," end quote. Well, Anderson agrees with that assessment, saying Canada took more of the losses than we did, but he warns the ripple effect of the economy, like people buying or wanting to buy a particular car, say a Ford or a GM car that didn't get made. It's likely they may go and buy something else, like say from a foreign car company, losses the company will never get back. And so it's a problem, he says, really has to be stopped and can't happen again. Back to you.
Well, certainly we know that, Rod, but does he have any thoughts on the solution to stopping these kinds of closures from happening again?
Yes, he's happy that the bridge, the new bridge, is coming in because he says we need more access on these borders here. But he also says that one of the things we need to be doing is watching a little farther out for these problems. You can't allow a protest like that to just get in there and take hold and then shut down the border. If you see it coming, you need to do something about it in advance.
Okay, Rod, thanks.